Have you ever wondered how money moves? It's like a river that flows in and out. Now, you might be thinking, what's this all about? Well, let's dive in and explore the fascinating world of cash flow. Imagine a river where water is always moving. In some places, water flows in, and in others, it flows out. The same happens with money. It comes into your pocket, and then it goes out. We call this movement of money cash flow. Just like a river has sources where water comes from, like rain or a spring, money also has its sources. This could be anything from the monthly salary your mom and dad earn to the pocket money you might receive. When money comes into your pocket, we call it cash inflow. But just as the river water doesn't stay with us forever, money doesn't either. It flows out too. This could be when your mom and dad pay for groceries, or when you buy a new toy. When money leaves your pocket, we call it cash outflow. So, essentially, cash flow is the story of how money enters and exits your pocket. It's a cycle, much like the water cycle, where money keeps flowing in and out. Understanding this concept of cash flow is like having a map of a river. You know where the water comes from and where it goes. Similarly, when you understand cash flow, you can keep track of how money enters and leaves your pocket. And here's a fun fact. Just like a river can be big or small, the amount of money flowing in and out can also vary. Sometimes you might have a lot of money coming in and less going out. And at other times, it could be the opposite. And just like a river, when money moves, it can either flow into your pocket or flow out of it. Intriguing, isn't it? So, let's keep exploring this mystery of moving money in the next scenes. Stay tuned. So when does money flow into your pocket? Well, we call this magic moment cash inflow. Cash inflow is like a magic trick that fills up your pocket. Imagine you have a magic wallet. Now, every time someone gives you money, the magic wallet fills up with shiny coins. That's what we call cash inflow. Let's say it's your birthday and your grandparents give you a crisp note as a gift, or you've been doing a great job with your chores and your parents reward you with some pocket money. Or maybe you've been saving up your holiday gift money to buy something special. Each time you receive money, that's cash inflow happening right there. Just like how a river flows with water, your wallet flows with money. And the more money flows into your wallet, the more your magic wallet fills up. But it's not just you. Your parents also have their own magic wallets. For them, cash inflow happens when they receive their monthly salary. They work hard every day, and at the end of the month, their employers reward them with money. That's their cash inflow. It's not just about receiving money though. Cash inflow is also about how you manage that money. If you save your pocket money instead of spending it all at once, you're managing your cash inflow wisely. Remember, cash inflow is not just about getting money, it's about making that money work for you. It's about saving and investing wisely. It's about understanding that every coin in your magic wallet has a job to do. So next time you receive your pocket money or a gift, remember that it's not just a note or a coin, it's a magic moment of cash inflow. And the more you understand this magic, the better you'll be at making your money work for you. So every time your parents get their monthly salary or you receive pocket money, that's cash flowing in. But wait, money doesn't just come in, it also goes out. We call this the cash outflow. Imagine it's a sunny Saturday afternoon and you decide to take your piggy bank to the local toy store. you see a shiny new action figure you've been wanting and you decide to buy it. That's an example of cash outflow. Money leaving your pocket and going somewhere else. Or maybe you're at the movies and you want to buy a ticket to see the latest animated adventure. When you hand over your money for that ticket, that's cash outflow too. And let's not forget about that delicious ice cream cone you buy on a hot day with the cream swirling around in the cone and the sprinkles on top. Yum! But when you pay for it, that's another example of cash outflow. It's not just things you buy for yourself either. When your parents pay the bills, or when they buy groceries to fill up the fridge and pantry at home, that's cash outflow as well. But why is it important to understand cash outflow? Well, it's a bit like a puzzle. If you only think about the money coming in and forget about the money going out, you might end up scratching your head, wondering where all your money went. By keeping track of your cash outflow, you can solve the puzzle. You can understand how much money you're spending and on what. And if you're spending more than you're earning, that's something you might want to think about. So, cash outflow is all about the money that leaves your pocket. It's the money you spend on things you need, like food and bills, and things you want, like toys and ice cream. And just like cash inflow, it's a key part of understanding how money moves. So, when your parents pay for groceries or you buy a new toy, that's cash flowing out. Now, here's a secret. The difference between the money that comes in and the money that goes out is called net cash flow. Imagine a river flowing with coins and notes. This river is money flowing into your pocket. We call it cash inflow. It's like the monthly salary that your mom and dad earn, or the allowance you might get. It's money that's coming to you. On the other side, there's another river flowing in the opposite direction. This river is money flowing out of your pocket, known as cash outflow. It's like the expenses your parents make, or the money you might spend on your favorite candy. It's money that's going away from you. Now, the secret here is to understand the relationship between these two rivers. The net cash flow is the difference between the money that comes in and the money that goes out. It's like a mathematical equation. Cash inflow minus cash outflow equals net cash flow. So let's do some math. If your mom and dad earn $10,000 in a month, that's your cash inflow. And if they spend $9,000 on various things like food, rent, utilities, and your toys, that's the cash outflow. To calculate the net cash flow, we subtract the cash outflow from the cash inflow. So 10,000 minus 9,000 equals 1,000. That's right. The net cash flow is $1,000. This means that after all the expenses, your family still has $1,000 left. This money can be saved for future use. Or maybe for that toy you've been eyeing. Remember the secret of net cash flow. It's not just about how much money you earn, but also about how much money you spend. So if you got $1,000 and spent $9,000, your net cash flow would be $1,000. Isn't that interesting? All this moving money can be tracked in a cash flow statement. It's like a map of your money's journey. Let's imagine for a moment you've been on an amazing adventure journeying through the land of money. You've seen the magic of money inflow, where money flows into your pocket like a river of coins. You've navigated the tricky terrain of money outflow, where your money flows out for things like toys, ice cream, and other expenses. And you've discovered the secret of net cash flow, which is the difference between the money that comes in and the money that goes out. But how do you remember all the places you've been on this journey? How do you keep track of the money that's flowed in and out? That's where the power of the cash flow statement comes into play. A cash flow statement is like a detailed map of your money's journey. It's a report that shows you exactly how much money has flowed into your pocket, how much has flowed out, and what's left over. It's like having a treasure map that shows you where you've been and where you're going. Think of it as a snapshot of your money's adventure. Just like a photo captures a moment in time, a cash flow statement captures the movement of your money over a certain period. Maybe it's a month, maybe it's a year, but it gives you a clear picture of your money's travels. Here's the best part. This map doesn't just show you where you've been, it can also guide you where you want to go. It can help you plan your journey so you can make sure you always have enough money for your adventures. It's a tool that helps you manage your money and keep your financial journey on track. Let's start today. Please share, like, and subscribe the channel for more interesting fun facts in finance.